together. We just need some directions home.
Come on, kid. Pay up. Whoa.
I mean, actors will always tell you it's about the character and the script above all else. But I mean, be honest, like, how much was it also here about the chance to be in freaking Star Wars?
Yeah, it was. Obviously, that was a huge part of it. But in all honesty, you don't want to appear in Star Wars in a dud role, right? or some crazy spin-off that doesn't like make sense and fit in. And I was fortunate that I really loved this concept. I thought it was really simple and really effective to take the innocence and the sort of awe of childhood and make that the perspective that the protagonists are, if you like, the young people that we all were when we were first introduced to this universe. And the character was full of potential. The character had all these possibilities. He's mysterious, he's contradictory and multifaceted, and so it was an alignment that was irresistible.
All things considered. I don't know if this is considered a spoiler, but like, can you characterize what his relationship is with the Force?
Well, he's sensitive with the Force, to the Force, and clearly therefore has a relationship with it, but it's complicated. His background is revealed slowly, eventually. I'd say he's a survivor. You know, he's one of the many people in the galaxy who is surviving, if you like, on crumbs on a day-to-day basis, whilst, you know, the fallout of rebellions and wars and conflicts take place up here. Yeah, there's lots to learn still.
The layers will be peeled off of
slowly, like an onion.
Yes. Obviously, this is the youngest Star Wars ensemble we've seen to date. I mean, how does that change the energy on set when you got a young cast like this? And how does it change the energy of the set? And what does it bring to a franchise like this at large?
So it was important that they obviously were allowed to be their age, and that energy is a big part of the piece. And they were really professional and very well equipped as actors, but they're kids, so they were also having fun and making us all laugh, and we were laughing together. It brought a lot of joy to the set, which we wanted. Tonality, you know, tonally, it was important that sort of pleasure, that playfulness was there, and it's infectious. I loved it. I loved it because also my character's in the relationship with them is the one who doesn't kind of see them as kids and doesn't quite understand the goofiness and is a little bit like, you know, why are you acting like this? I don't know that my character had much of a childhood, so I think he feels like these are just small adults who have weird needs.
But on set, the youthful energy rubbed off on you, it sounds like.
On everybody. You know, there was a sense of buoyancy.
There's a clear generational divide, obviously, with Star Wars. There have been Star Wars movies, and mostly movies, but also now TV shows, like since 1977, right? So like, there's a clear generational divide. I've had arguments with my nephews who are like late teens, early 20s about like our favorite Star Wars. Obviously, like people of our generation, OGs. They're you know, they like the episodes 1 through 3, and of course the new trilogies. Did you guys have those debates at all? Did you talk about
on
like,
set?
Yeah.
Gosh, I don't remember. No, I mean, I remember. I don't know that I did. I mean, what was interesting was the awe and wonder that the adults on the set had for the whole thing matched that of the kids, which was a beautiful kind of, you know, coming together of. You know, embracing this imagination, this universe. But I don't know that we did debate that. I don't know why. It's a very good question. I don't even know what their favourite ones were. I'm sure we must have talked about it.
I'm going to find out.
You can find out. Ask.
What was it? I mean, you know, Star Wars, like it's got to be surreal no matter how many things you've done in this business. Did you have like one particularly surreal moment on this experience?
I had many. Many. And I think seeing Jawas for the first time was a weirdly alerting moment. all the experience of working with the on-camera puppets and these incredible animatronic masks, and that was remarkable. Really, it's just so plausible, you know.
Mm. How would you compare making Star Wars to your experience in the Marvel Cinematic Universe? I mean, are there stark contrasts between these two worlds?
Well, they have very different aesthetics. The experience on Star Wars was the first time I'd worked on volume, so that was a whole new way to make film, and that was pretty intriguing. And as I said, all the creatures were in front of you. Again, that was new territory for me. I mean, they both have their own sort of parameters and guidelines, and that's a big part of why I like to do these alongside the sort of smaller indie films I make, because I'm kind of curious to learn how each of these deliver what they deliver. There's a sort of alchemy to them all that's unique.